CFR Network, CFR News. And synchronicity strikes again. I was literally just looking at the former Prime Minister and, doing a bit of knowledge, etc., etc. And I kept on seeing imagery with Liz Trust with a necklace, an interesting necklace. So, as per the headline, okay. Inside the kink community's conspiracy theory that Liz Trust is a 24/7 collared submissive. Hmm, interesting. There is a there is a peculiar but fascinating online conspiracy doing the rounds. And I think you need to hear all about it. The kink community believe that Liz Truss, former Prime Minister now of the United Kingdom, is a 24/7 submissive. And it's all down to one seemingly nondescript detail being a necklace. The strange rumor from the BDM community clocking that Liz Truss is pretty much never seen without her O-ring necklace. If you Google the image or watch interviews, you can see this necklace. Hmm? Now, usually, women do wear like pearls, and some of them will wear like a necklace with like a semi-precious gemstone in there, like an amber or quartz or something like that. You have people that will have like Eastern symbolism, um, pendants and stuff, crosses if they're um of a Christian faith, or are just literally just wearing it for pieces of decoration as people do. Um, but Liz Truss has decided to constantly wear a BDSM styled. You can't make this stuff up. You really can't make this stuff up. Um, yeah, I mean, like right now, do the Google search just for Liz Trust and do a separate Google search for that particular type or style of necklace and see what community it's linked to. I mean, could she just have seen the design in some obscure place and thought, no, I really like the idea of the chain and a 360-degree circle being chained at each side. I like it, and I want loads of different pieces to complement my attire. Hmm? The str the strange rumor comes from the BDSM community. Yeah. The kink community. I've never actually heard this phrase before, you know. Yeah. I guess rather than saying the BDSM community, the kink community. Uh, most people fall into the categories of mm, dominant or submissive. So that's clearly someone who is punishing, inflicting pain upon the submissive. Submissives frequently wear collars both when their doms. Yeah, this is crazy. Oh my gosh. I mean, this is what happens when you try and stay away from, mainstream media, the news and stuff, and the imagery. And then when you see all the stuff 40 odd days in, and people the sheeple are like, oh my gosh, Liz Truss, she went against everything and she did her own thing and messed up the economy along with the first African chancellor. And ooh, I mean, let's use a bit of sense if we can muster that up. Some people. Um, do you really think amongst that group, that party that they are both a party of, that they don't have an agenda and a goal, like a consensus? This is what we want to do for us, obviously, as in them, which in essence is for the country. Now, they will all have, varying ways where how they would like to achieve such said goals. That goes without saying. You'll have unity in broken sort of factions. Outside of that, they know what time it is and they know what they got to do. So you're telling me that these two said, you know what, forget the plan. We got something radical that we want to implement. We want to help people for a change. You know, all the other uh theatre talk, the you speak, the Orwellian talk that they come out with, the sweet, sweet lies. Yeah. What's it? A spoonful of sugar help makes the medicine go down. Hmm? Everything that glitters is not gold. Okay, there we go. Let's look. Data. It would be incredibly noticeable and perhaps slightly inappropriate for if Liz Truss went about her prime ministerial duties in a leather collar. The online conspiracy of the kink community alleges that Liz Truss's O-ring necklace is actually her day collar, a kink necklace worn by subs that more subtly lets subs express their kink or their perversion. Let's put it that way, their perversion in public. Why would you need to show? I don't. This is what confuses. It really confuses me. Maybe as a testosterone full young teenager, I can imagine possibly a scenario where you'd think it would be kind of cool maybe to have open sex in public. I mean, I don't even think that's even really a reality. But in some kind of situation, maybe you might be intoxicated and whatever. I don't know. But then we look at the other varying types of you know, uh, perversions, um, or let's say alternative lifestyles, and everyone wants to seems to just want to do things that everybody else can see. What happened to be doing things behind closed doors and having a personal life, a private life? I mean, I'm not walking down the street like bumping into people say, "Oh, excuse me, but I'm really attracted to this type of woman. If you see anyone like that, I'll give you my number. Just give them my number and tell them to give me a call because this is the type of woman I want. These are the type of activities I want to partake in." No one wants to do that. We don't have signs. So why do we want these public displays of showing that we're submissives, that we're this and that we're that, and when you go to these little secret parties and do that kind of stuff, like, come on, this is crazy. And we're talking about the former prime minister. Mm, mm. Liz Truss color theorists are sleeping on the fact that there's not just one. Olga owns at least two distinctive O-ring necklaces. Yeah, very distinctive. Um, I mean, again, if she's into that kind of stuff, which you know, it's down to her. She wants to. pardon herself, she wants to partake in that kind of stuff, but I just don't get the fascination with wanting to show the whole wide world that you like to do things which are quote unquote out of the normal. What are your comments on this strange one? In the way this article is has phrased it, would seem that it holds no value. Like, comment, subscribe. Check also the alternative platforms. I do have a presence on there also. And don't forget, Instagram, Suprema the UK. Add me on the old Twitter and most definitely on the TikTok. I'm gonna get more active on that. There's not enough hours in a day, etc., etc. But yeah, my